Hello, everybody. Let's go to a place called Shady Rest. If you've never been there, never heard of it, it's a very real place. So let's throw on some bright yellows with a little bit of orange yellow. And let's get this painting started. Let's get it started. You know, I think about paintings a lot. I think about everywhere I go. I look around. I see things like you do. We all see things, right? This is watercolor. And I was thinking about a place called Shady Rest. It is a very real place, but you wouldn't know if you've never been there. And I'm sure there's a lot of places called Shady Rest. Of course, the one in Wisconsin, but I'm not going to give anything away. Sometimes when I'm painting, what I like to do is, and I do this a lot, okay? I love to wake up in the morning and I have 2 cups of coffee and boom, I'm at my sketchbook. So with a paper napkin, let's just take out some of this and kind of pat dry it and maybe get some more textures and lighten it up. Watercolor's gonna lighten up anyways. Let's put a little bit of yellow ochre in there. So after 1 or 2 cups of coffee in the morning, when I'm dragging and I don't know what I'm gonna do, except for I'm putting a little bit of permanent rose on here because fall's coming and everything is, we're going into the cozy season, right? The fireplaces. We're going into where everything is starting to smell a little bit more like nature in autumn. So we'll mix up a little bit of burnt umber, yellow ochre. Maybe we'll throw in a little bit of a pale yellow or a lemon yellow, and we'll mix it up and create a place, a mystical place called Shady Rest. It's the kind of place you want to be when you need a vacation, when you need time to yourself, when you just want to get away from all the noise. Well, as I was getting at, every morning, right after the second cup of coffee, I love going right to my sketchbook and just painting things. Anything. Not looking for perfection. It's fast and loose. And it's an idea. And that's what this painting is about. I hope that you enjoy this painting. I hope that it will inspire you. Mainly, the reason why, I do such things, like why would I put a painting like this out here when it's off the fly, right? Well, why not? I mean, don't ask why, but why not? Fall's coming. Fall is here. Pretty soon, our daylight savings time is going to be a lot different. And watercolor is fun. So on this watercolor here, pretty much all dry brush with a variety of brushes. little card, little piece of a credit card I cut up. Let's make this little shack, and let's call it Shady Rest. Put your browns on there. Put your siennas on there. Put your brights, your warms, your cools. Put it all on there, because when peak season comes in fall, all colors show up. Of course, we don't want to taint the sky, right? So that's why you just throw a paper towel over it, or whatever you want to. Just be creative. You know, my whole channel here is to give ideas. They're not perfected, and I hope they'll never be perfected. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for nice, loose paintings that give you an idea of how I'm feeling when I paint, when I actually record myself to paint. Most of the time anymore, I don't record myself when I paint. So if you were to flip this around, upside down, this painting right now, that wouldn't make a bad landscape painting, now would it? For fall? No. In fact, I think it would look pretty nice. If you were to flip the painting around. However, we're not doing that here. There's always a magical place that you want to be, or that you've been to, or that you've dreamed about or heard about. When you're painting, use those ideas, those thoughts, and put them to the paint, to the paper, or the paint to the canvas. You can always go back and keep doing them. And don't be so hard on yourself when you're doing that. The whole idea about painting is relaxation. The colors are coming in harmony. Did you hear that? Did you hear that bird? Those birds? Or did you hear the fire crackling? Maybe you just heard the wind rustling through the trees. On a serious note, rebuilding with a card Yo Shady Rest with a nice beautiful little pond there, full of color, full of vibration. it very well might look. So nice, relaxing. You got your brights, you got your darks, you got your warmth, the cools, right? So is this gonna be a hot day? By the way, I mean, it could be a hot day if you're looking at the colors. I'm thinking it's a very cold, very cool morning somewhere in a place called Shady Rest. Just a small cabin out in the woods. You know, back then they didn't have B&Bs. Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed this painting, and I just wanted to share it with you. I apologize for the glare. I couldn't do nothing about it. I want to wish you a good day, a good morning, good evening, wherever you are, with your favorite beverage, which I know is coffee, or whatever it is. It don't matter. Take your credit card, cut it up, add some texture, and enjoy your paintings. In fact, we're not using no white, so let's put a little white on these rocks. Question of the day. So is that a lake or is that the sky? Let me know in your comments. Is that the lake or the sky? I just love painting. Painting is your way, my way. Freedom, expression, and having a good time in solitude. Wishing you a wonderful day again. Great paintings to you. You're good. You're good. Never let no one else tell you different. Be inspired. Sincerely yours,